Okay, X-Men 97, Episode 5, Remember It. What a great episode. Okay, I will go over what I know in my theory. I have a theory that nobody else seems to have on what happened. In Episode 4, we had the Adversary introduced. The Adversary was in the X-Men comics. He's a demon, has the ability to reshape reality, shape reality. My guess is this whole part 5 was not a. They didn't. I think this is part 2 of the Storm storyline. I think this is the Adversary, and he's working with the Shadow King, which is an old X-Men enemy who was in the original X-Men story episodes. I think he was controlling Emma Frost because when the body count, spoilers if you haven't seen the story, the episode was missing. Not her body was not seen, or we didn't see her killed. Trish Tilby, the reporter at the beginning of the episode, is not an anti-mutant looking for trouble. She was there really trying to show the mutants a good light. For those of you who watched this thinking that she was there trying to stir up anti-mutant hysteria, she wasn't. She was in the comic books. Trish Tilby was dating the Beast at one point. So take that out of your mind. And Dr. Valerie Cooper was trying to save people in that episode. I don't think she was trying to. She wasn't behind it. And Magneto definitely was not behind this. He died trying to save Leech and them. That was a shocker when seeing Magneto supposedly killed, and Gambit killed. And Banshee. Banshee was one of my favorite X-Men, original new X-Men. And the Sebastian Shaw's death, and Maria McTaggart's death, and Callisto's death, and Squid Boy's death, and Dazzler's probably death, and Madeline Pryor's dead. Everybody's death. I mean, seeing Cable back was so great, and Madeline Pryor realizing that Cable is her son. It was so neat. And seeing the dance between Magneto and Rogue in those outfits in the mid-air was incredible. And how many people noticed? I didn't until about the 5th time of watching the episode, the Watcher in the sky during the fireworks at the beginning of the gala. Whenever you see a Watcher in the comic book or on TV at the beginning of something, you know something horrible is about to come to effect. The reason I think the Shadow King is behind this is there was a psychic attack against Madeline Pryor and Jean Grey in that episode. He wanted to take out the two most powerful telepaths in that round. And that's why I'm thinking he was in control of Emma. Because nothing happened to Emma. So the Shadow King possesses people. That's my theory. The battle scenes with Gambit, with the Biostaff, taking out Sentinels with the Biostaff, and the cards was incredible, and Rogue with that, tearing apart by Sentinels, and Magneto destroying Sentinels using a train system, monorail system, to attack Sentinels after one of the statues of Charles Xavier crushes hundreds of dozens of mutants. And Marrow, that was another mutant, one of the X-Men who was killed with Banshee, was trying to rescue. I'm not sure, but I saw a metallic person running away. It looked like Colossus. One thing I didn't understand was, why weren't more mutants? There were a lot of mutants on that island. Some of them had to be powerful. Why were only 3 of them fighting? There should have been more enough than that able to fight. I know some of them were probably trying to help save as many mutants that couldn't fight as they could. And Sebastian Shaw should not have been that easy to be taken down. I don't know. I just really think this is not. Somebody's screwing reality. And I think it's the Shadow King and the Adversary. I can't believe Marvel Comics, Disney fired the guy who showran the X-Men 90, showrunner X-Men 97. Disney can't do anything right. They finally get a good series. This is probably the only decent thing they've done out of Star Wars and X-Men ever, or Marvel, or DC, or Star Wars on live stream. Streaming services. Everything else has been mostly crap. Loki's been okay. Some of the Star Wars has been okay, but this is probably the best quality thing they've done ever. And they fire the guy. He makes a cameo appearance. He was there with Nightcrawler, right? And Gambit sacrifices himself to keep the Sentinels from killing Gambit and Nightcrawler and whatever his guy's name is. And seeing the X-Men, why didn't the X-Men head into the Blackbird? At least they could have gotten there after it was over with. They were just sitting there. I don't get it. The episode was brilliantly written and brilliantly done. And that scene where Gambit and Rogue were talking, where she tells Gambit that she's going to probably become the Queen of Genosha because she's at least with Eric, Magneto, she can touch Eric because his powers lets him. He goes, I can't touch you, Eric. Or Gambit. And at the end of the episode, in that beautiful dance scene between Magneto and Rogue was fantastic with the music in that. Seeing Dazzler and Exodus and some of the others were brilliant, and Archangel and all that. But at the end of the episode, near the end of the episode, when they come on the crater with Rogue holding Gambit's dead body, and she's crying, saying sugar, and she's got her bare hand touching him, and goes, I can't feel you. And it had faded to black, and then you hear the theme from the X-Men series quietly being played in the background as the credits go. It's probably one of the most brilliantly written and done story episode I've ever seen of anything in Marvel MCU. If you've not seen it, I'm sorry if I spoiled it for some people, but it's been almost a week. I can't wait for part 2. I hope I am right. They can't keep all these people dead. Tell me what you think. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys soon. I'm going to be doing some other stuff the next day or so.